I think we have enough viewers.
Hi.
So yeah, hello and welcome back to yet another live session with weDevs. And in today's live session, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. We're going to discuss all the new updates and features of the WordPress version 5.8. Before I introduce myself, I would like to say to our dear audience, please let us know if you have any questions or even if you would like to share your thoughts in our comment sections, both which is found on our Facebook and YouTube Live. Just mention your name and where you're from, then comment away. And obviously, we would like to answer all of your questions, but we have a time frame. But we'll try our best. Don't worry about it. You can also reach out to us later if you have any queries. So I would like to introduce myself. So hello again. This is Humaira Binte Omar. I am the Community Relations Executive of weDevs. Just to let you guys know, this is my first ever live session. So I'm super excited and nervous as well. So it's great to interact with all of you guys. So now let us meet another speaker of our today's webinar, who is our weDevs brand ambassador from Nepal, Sandelia Kafle. Kafle, why don't you introduce yourself and tell a bit about yourself to our audience?
Hello, Humaira. Thank you so much for hosting this event, and thank you so much for having me today in this webinar. I am Sandelia Kafle. I am currently based in Kathmandu, Nepal. I am one of the brand ambassador of weDevs from Nepal chapter. Besides that, I am themes review team lead, where we review themes that has been submitted in our WordPress repository from all around the globe. Besides that, whenever I get free time, I contribute in WordPress core, WordPress documentation, and also full site editing as well. So this is my introduction. So I think it's enough for now.
Thank you so much for the great introduction. As I said before, we are going to talk about a very interesting topic today and a very exciting topic, which is we're going to discuss about the WordPress version 5.8 and all about its updates. I know for a fact that all the people in the WordPress community are very much excited for this update. You know why? Because after the blog builder update that came in WordPress a few years ago, this is one of the most significant updates that WordPress has brought to us, which is right. And of course, its release is right around the corner, which is like around 28th of July. Am I right? Yeah, also, which is only like 4 days to go. I'm super stoked. So to our audience who are watching, and if you guys are WordPress enthusiasts, this live session is for you. It's gonna get very interesting. So Kafle, coming back to you again, why don't you tell us, the audience, about the key features of the WordPress 5.8, so that they can know better.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for the question. Yes, indeed. Yeah, WordPress 5.8 is coming really in exciting things. And with WordPress 5.8, we'll get lots of new things, and some of the things are still experimental. Like WordPress core is doing their hard work to make it more stable version, but still there are lots of things that we need to figure out in coming days. Like the most important thing that we are going to get in WordPress 5.8 is full site editing. Full site editing is still experimental, but what we are going to get is initiation, or it is going to be initialized from WordPress 5.8. So those who want to build themes based on full site editing features, then now they can kick off. They can start building the themes. There are already 11 free themes that is available in WordPress repository for full site editing. So you can download any of the themes and you can go with it. So let me share you a small slide. I have prepared only few slides. So I'll share you and I'll go with one by one, so that I will not miss anything. And after the end of the slide, I will add something more.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let me know. My screen is shared.
I think everybody can see the slides. You can go on with the.
Yeah, it's just a PDF slide, so I have only prepared a few things about this. And hello all of you. Welcome to the session of discussion on WordPress 5.8, and thank you, WeDevs, for organizing this event. And another important thing is that whenever we get this type of sessions, this type of discussion, we'll get more ideas about what is coming in WordPress, or what we are going to get in the coming version of WordPress. So I think this session will help you to give some ideas about 5.8, and it's going to it's just 4 days away. So stay with us for some time, and you get more idea about it. And you can also comment your questions so that I'll try to address. And if you have any comments or feedbacks regarding this session, you can also comment there. So let's move on. So then, as I said before, one of the major important thing that we are going to get in WordPress 5.8 is full-site editing. Like you already know about what is blocks. With Gutenberg, you can add blocks within the content area. But with the help of full-site editing, the concept of full-site editing said that with FSC, you can make the entire site using blocks. Like you can add blocks in header, you can add blocks in footer, sidebar, anywhere, in any pages, wherever you would like to add, you can add in this concept. So now probably you are familiar with page builder plugins or something like that, but still some of the page builder plugin only work in the content area. But this full-site editing concept will help to aid the blocks everywhere in your site. So you can also use the blocks outside the content. Like in the current version of WordPress, you can only add the blocks within the content area, not in the menu part, not in the footer part, only in the content area. But after introducing 5.8, and if you enable full-site editing features, then you can make a theme that support every blocks everywhere. So I think that's really interesting. So I think if you are not familiar with these things, then you can simply go to WordPress.org and filter the themes with full-site editing tag, and you can get 11 different themes, and you can download one of them and you can check it. But one of the important things is that to use full-site editing theme, you need to install and activate Gutenberg plugin. Even after WordPress 5.8, you need to install Gutenberg plugin. Otherwise, full-site editing theme will not work. So this is the important note you need to take care about. But when you install any of full-site editing theme, then you will get the notice as well. So you don't need to worry about that. And with full-site editing, you can build everything on the site using blocks if FSC is used. So I already said that, but like you need to enable full-site editing to use these features. And what are the interesting things that we are going to get in 5.8 is like template editing. Template editing is one of the important features that you can add in your theme. Like for now, for PHP-based theme, or this we call it classic theme or some PHP-based theme, this theme doesn't support this template editing feature. But if you have a classic-based theme, and if you want to add this template editing support, then you can easily do that. Like you can just add a line of code in your functions file inside the function.php file, and you can add theme support block editing. Then you can easily add theme support block templates. Then you can easily use this feature. So template editing is one of the exciting features that you are going to get in 5.8. So Humaira, if you get any questions regarding the topic that I'm talking about, you can stop me and you can ask the question in between. But if the question is not related with the current topic that I'm speaking, then you can ask at the end. Okay.
Till now, I haven't gotten any question which is related to this topic, but I'll surely come back to you.
Sure. Okay. Then template editing and block styles is another exciting features that we are going to get in 5.8. And the most important thing is that new blocks we are going to get new blocks for in 5.8, like site title blocks, site tagline blocks, site logo blocks, and post title blocks, post date blocks, featured image, post featured image block, post content, post excerpt. These are the new things that we are going to get in WordPress 5.8. So we'll discuss about these things later on as well. Let's move on and the slide. I think lots of you are interested in making themes as well. So if you are worried about what are the things that the theme developer need to concern about in this 5.8, 5.8 will have new widget screen. Like in 5.7 or the current version of WordPress, we have different type of widget screen, but from 5.8 we'll get different types of widget screen. In that widget screen, you can add any blocks. And if you have custom widget in your theme, then the custom theme will also support in that new widget screen. So your widget will behave like a block, but your widgets cannot be in other places, but it will only work in that widget area. And all the blocks that support all the blocks that we get in themes, plugins, or whatever, then all the blocks will be supported in this new widget screen, and that is really interesting. And you can simply download WordPress 5.8 RC release version 3, and you can check it as well. And as I said before,
I would like to add, sorry for interrupting, but I would also like to add, this is something which was not present in other versions of WordPress, the previous version, and this is something very interesting, and it makes it so much easier for the theme builders, isn't it so?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you are worried about how to make my widgets widgets area that support blocks or something like that, because lots of the themes are using widget area to make homepage or other pages. So from now, your widget area will also support the blocks. Like for example, if there is a recent post block in WordPress, and it will support. And this was not available in the previous version of WordPress, and this is going to be really good. And as I said before, classic editing option is available for classic theme. You can either enable it or disable it. You can do that. And another thing is that lots of theme authors know this. There is always a feature tab in appearance and themes section. Like whenever you go from WordPress dashboard to appearance and then themes, and when you are going to add a new theme, there will be tab like popular, feature, latest, favorites. Now from 5.8, the feature tab will be removed. Like WordPress, if you visit WordPress.org/themes, and it will appear in the same way. So the feature tab will be removed from WordPress 5.8. Okay, now let's introduce what is FSC. Introduction about FSC. As I said before, you can use blocks anywhere. And Gutenberg plugin is necessary to use FSC theme. And this is a brick theme that you can download from WordPress.org. And this is a full site editing theme. You can download it and check it for the reference. Okay, this was for now. Humaira, now please, if you have any questions, and please ask so that I can continue.
I think the audience are still coming up with the questions. They're greeting us, all of us. They're saying hello, hi to all of us. Haven't gotten any questions, but I think I would also like one of the features that I really find intriguing is WP, WordPress introduced Webp Images. By using, Webp image format, your images will be 25 to 34% smaller in file size than PNG and JPEG without losing any quality. I think this is an amazing update they have done, because it's gonna help us, reduce the memory size as well, and help us in building up the themes very in a faster way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think this is a very interesting feature.
Yeah, that format will really help to make our website fast as well. And it was not supported before, and from this version of WordPress, we can get it as well. So this is also a new and exciting features that any WordPressers will love, I guess.
Yeah, of course. So I would also like to ask you, what are the key features, like maybe 4 to 5 key features do you think is different from the previous version of WordPress than the 5.8 version that they introduced new? and people should
Well,
look out for?
yeah. Uh, as we call it, major version release, like 5.7, 5.8, 5.9, these are major versions, and in between the major version, they generally release 2 to 3 smaller version. So in the case of major version 5.8, like 5.8 was the major version, and they will try to implement full site editing completely. Like as I said before, Gutenberg plugin is necessary to use the FS theme, but they were planning not to use not to make the mandatory of using Gutenberg plugin before, but due to the less working time or something like that. I don't know what code did, but that might be the reason they were not able to fully implement these features. But still, we can use full site editing feature from WordPress 5.8. And as I said before, this is experimental. And whenever we get full site editing feature, then we'll probably will play with the options, play with the features. Then probably we'll get some errors, and we can solicit the core team or core development team of WordPress, make issues, report them, and then probably they will work on them and make it more productive. So the main important thing that we are going to get in WordPress 5.8 is full site editing. And besides that, as I said before, widget screen is really, really exciting. Like if I was not able to make you clear before, let me clear you. Like for example, if your theme is fully widget based, like you have multiple widget areas where you can add your own widgets before, but from now you can add any blocks that are available in WordPress in that widget area. Means your widget based theme will also be more functional and more more functional, exactly. And if you are a theme developer and if you haven't tested your widgets area with other custom blocks or blocks that are available in WordPress, then I recommend you to go install WordPress 5.8 and check your theme as well. So you still have a few more days to check your themes. And if you get any errors, if you get any problems, then you can quickly you can try to solve within your themes first. And if that was really a core problem, then please go and create a ticket, create an issue, and let us know so that we can work on it, we can fix it, and WordPress core team will work on it before release. So don't do late. Download WordPress 5.8 now, install it, and check your theme. And and if you are worried about how to I don't want to give support for that. Like for example, I have lots of themes and I'm not able to check them right now, and I don't have so much manpower, blah blah blah, the reason. Then you can also remove that features by adding a single line of code. Remove theme support, widget block editor. For example, if you want to add it is default, but if you want to remove that, then you can easily remove theme support from widget block editor. So if you go WordPress, make.wordpress.org/themes, you will easily get the post related to this. So we can also share this link as well, I guess. So this is if you are not able to this full support for this widget screen in your theme, then you can also disable it. So you can either check your theme, fix it, or you can simply disable it for now, and you can manage your time and work with it. Okay. Another important thing is that if you are wondering, my widgets will work as a block, yeah, obviously all the widgets will work like a block, but your widgets will not work in a block area, like in the content area, but it will work only on widget area. So you don't need to convert your widgets to blocks. But if you are really passionate about block building, then okay, go make all your widgets in blocks. But keep in mind that you are not allowed to put blocks in WordPress themes. You can make plugins of blocks and you can recommend in that theme. So you have lots of choice. Either you can simply remove that support, you can check your theme and update it, or you can like you can also convert all your widgets in the blocks. It's up to you. So all the widgets that we used to get in WordPress core are already converted into blocks. So you have enough resources now. You can convert those widgets into blocks and make your theme more functional and more user friendly as well. And as I said before, template editing option is available. In WordPress, in full site editing thing, it will come in default. You are not allowed to remove that. But if you have classic theme like a PHP based theme, the theme that where we get in WordPress repository right now, they can also enable these template editing features. For that, you either need theme.json file in theme folder, or you need to air theme support block templates to get these features in theme. So this is also another exciting thing. And if you are a theme developer and if you are working on themes from long time, you don't need to worry with 5.8 because it has both fallback and you can use you can use this feature as optional. It's not mandatory. You can disable it easily.
So if
Okay,
I
is
see
that
from
anything?
the Yeah, so I would also like to add. So if I see from the user's perspective, this FSE, which is based update that WordPress has done, is more of towards making it more user friendly and making it more easier for the users in every aspect they could have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So why don't we take one or two questions from our audience right now? I think a few questions came in. Yeah. So the first question that we're going to take is from, if I'm not wrong, and please pardon me if I mispronounce your name, it's Shailendra Bhardwaj. She asked, how does FSE affect the current themes and how to adapt to this new feature? How would you like to answer that?
Okay, Salima, thank you so much for the question. And as I said before, you don't need to worry about your current themes, and they will work as it is in full site in 5.8 as well. So you just need to take care about testing your theme with WordPress 5.8. One important thing is that you need to do it before 5.8 release, and everything will work smoothly. Only the widget screen will be changed. And if you think that your user will get distracted or your user will not be familiar with the new widget screen, then you can simply disable it. So that is the basic thing you can do right now. And if you got any problem while checking, then join in WordPress Slack and join the core channel, and you can also ask there if you have any questions after checking that. I guess you will not get any error, I guess, because everything is set and release candidate 3 is already released, and there was no issue. I said multiple times as well. So you can also give your report on it.
Yeah. So basically, this is gonna help you if you test it in your local host and in so this is gonna remove all of your confusions. So before going live, testing it in your live site, we would recommend that you test it first in your local host. That's about it to solve the problem. So why don't we take another question from another of our viewer. Again, his name is Digambar Pradhan. So let us see what he has for us. So he asked, would we still be able to assign PHP templates to new FSE templates, or will FSE templates completely replace PHP templates?
Okay, Digambar, thank you so much for the question. Basically, the theme we support both full site editing and like PHP based themes we call it hybrid themes or something like that. The exact term is not defined right now, but if your theme already have PHP based templates, you can also enable this full site editing like template editing features as well. So you just simply need to add theme support for your current theme, and you can simply check if you go in the templates part, then you can add a new templates, and you can easily edit it. So you don't need to worry about your what will be your existing theme and new theme. It's a slow process, and you can implement in your existing theme as well. And so it will not be break anything. And shout out to me if it's break, and we can together find a solution, I guess.
Of course, they can reach out to us, and WordPress has a very helpful and supportive community. They can post their questions there, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get the answers as well. So I think we can move on from the question a bit and take a break. And I would like to ask you if there would be one feature that, like, is your most favorite feature from this new update. Which feature would it be?
Yeah, as I said before, like full site editing is the most important feature, and that I like this most as well. And the new widget screen is also it's a good thing, but full site editing, we were waiting for a couple of months or year to get in WordPress core. And we work lots and lots in full site editing as well, like testing, making things, everything. And core team, WordPress core team is really working hard for this. And like as a team review team representative, we also have lots of meetings. We also did lots of hard work to test it and to make it full functional. And our team review team reps also prepared some FS theme, and that is submitted in WordPress repository for the reference. So yeah, full site editing is going to be a masterpiece update in WordPress very soon. As I said before, this is experimental, and you probably get lots of errors. Hope you will not get that, but you might get lots of errors, and you might find some things that is not relevant, that is not user friendly, etc. So, but still, we need to kick off. Like a couple of years back in 2000. While Gutenberg was introduced, lots of people were complaining about the classic editor was really good. Ultimately, Gutenberg is one of the best editor, and lots of people are loving it. But still, more than 5 million users are using classic editor plugin, and it means that more than 5 million users are not happy with the Gutenberg editor. But
Yeah.
but the solution,
to this, I would like to interrupt, and to this, I would like to add a really fun fact. So,
sure.
I think Gutenberg had so much, bugs that there was this plugin that was introduced just to uninstall Gutenberg, something like that. So, but I think they improved a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So user were not familiar with the new Gutenberg editor for some time, and they quickly jumped to Classic Editor by installing Classic Editor plugin. And I missed to add one thing. Like for example, if your user are not happy with the new widget screen, they can also find the Classic Widget plugin, and then they can install it, and and the dashboard will be back. So like if you are forget to disable, and if you need to give a quick solution to your users, then there is also a plugin. You can recommend that plugin for disabling the new widget screen area. So then every problem has solution. So I guess your user will not get distracted, and they will fun having the new widget screen, I guess.
Yeah. So I think we have a question related to the widget screen that you just talked about from our viewer Umesh Ghimre. Let's just look at the question. He asked, how about customizer API and traditional widgets? What do you have to say about that?
Yeah. As I said, I already said multiple times about the widgets. Like all the traditional widgets will support in WordPress 5.8. I'm not sure it will support in WordPress 5.9 or in the coming version, but I can say that it's work for 5.8. And you will get a couple of months to make your widgets and widgets and convert to them blocks, probably, and keeping it in mind that your current widgets will not support for longer period of time. So you need to make sure that my widgets need to be converted in block very soon. And this is just a solution. So start making your widgets to blocks. And yeah, and for the customizer API, the use of customizer was to put the settings or edit something, etc., etc., to give sections. But full site editing, you can go to the particular place, edit the elements over there. You can drag and drop every element. You can change it. Everything you can do in the editor panel. So I think it's not necessary the customizer API. And full site editing themes will not support customizer. And full site editing theme only have few PHP files like in functions index, and all of the rest of the files will be HTML files. So and the theme will fast as well, I guess. And yeah, Umesh, let me address that your widgets will work smoothly. I just want to suggest you that start doing research on making blocks and convert all your widgets in blocks, because WordPress core will not support this widget for longer period of time. So you need to be prepared for that.
So if you have to ask me that one feature that I find really interesting, I think to be the most interesting feature of full site editing experience is the new blocks as widgets interface. As you just said, blocks as widgets will bring flexibility of the block editor to your WordPress sidebar widgets. You'll be able to use color, spacing, typography, and other design tools without installing any plugin, making it so much easier for the users. So I think they have got a revolutionary change in case of widgets. So this is a great update, I must say.
Yeah, let me add another feature that we are going to get in for WordPress 5.8, like themes with support for full site editing, like themes with support template editing can select default blocks used in new templates. For example, if you are not familiar with FS theme, you might get confused regarding this term. But themes with support for template editing, those themes which support template editing can select default blocks. For example, if you go to the templates and create a new templates, then some defaults block will already there. You can define which blocks can be there and which blocks can be removed from that. This is also exciting things that you are going to get in 5.8. Probably you will get confusion regarding this term. Try to go in WordPress.org, install one thing, and please see it once. You'll get familiar with that, because I guess you all are developers or are familiar with WordPress. And as I said before, we also have lots of new blocks for site titles, site tagline, logos, everything. And this is also an exciting thing that we are going to get in WordPress 5.8. And yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so excited for the new version. It's just 4 more days to go. I'm so excited to try it out. And we have talked about so much technicalities of the new 5.8 version. Let us just go a bit off topic. I would like to ask, why don't you share with us and the audience, how did you actually come to the WordPress industry? What interested you? What was the reason you came here?
While I was doing my bachelor's degree, one of my friends came to me and asked, I need to make a website, and would you please help me to make it? You are from technical background, and I don't know about anything. And at that time, I was also new, and I was not able to make website like from scratch, and I was looking for the easy solution. And while doing some research, then I got WordPress, and I consulted with my few friends, and they suggested me to join meetups in my local town, and I joined meetup, and I came to know that about WordPress. And from that day, I slowly started jumping in WordPress. And after my graduation, I completely jumped in WordPress as a full-time WordPress. And that was my story. And currently, I am in the themes review team and working in theme distributing since 2014, and happy reviewing all your themes that has been submitted all around the globe, and it's really fun.
And of
Okay.
course, you are a weDevs ambassador. Why don't you just tell us how it's like to work with us? How does it feel?
Yeah.
How is the journey?
Yeah, it's really exciting, and it's already 1 year completed as a brand ambassador in WeDevs, and
Congratulations on that.
yeah, thanks,
Congratulations.
thanks a lot. And yeah, and I know all of the team members. They are really cooperative. They are really helping, and yeah, and it's really having good to be a part of WeDevs, and I'm happy for that.
Thank you so much.
Humera, okay, like I would like to add one thing
Of course.
that that theme authors need to know, I guess.
Okay.
Like as I said before, you can make your theme template editing support using theme support or using theme.json file. So theme.json file, both classic themes. For example, if you have classic themes, you can add theme.json file in your theme and make it quite familiar with full site editing. And block themes can use theme.json because if you are using a full site editing theme or block-based theme, theme.json is mandatory. But if you have classic themes, you can also use theme.json. And while theme.json, you can it has a format. You can resource how theme.json can be created because there are some CSS variables and the hierarchy that we need to follow. So you can also do some research on this theme.json, how you can make theme.json file, how we can write theme.json file, because if you go in WordPress.org, you will get lots of themes that are using theme.json file right now. So it will be really easy to deep kick off for the theme.json file. So theme.json file is also an important thing that you need to learn right now.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing. So coming back, let's just take one more question from our audience. It's from, I guess, Bangladesh. It's Tawhidul Islam asking. I think he wants to know something about the feature freeze in the WordPress version 5.8. If you have any idea regarding this, it would be great if you share your thoughts.
Yeah, as I said before, the feature tab from add new theme section will be removed. You will not get it anymore. And I think there are more improvements. I forget, and there are some improvement like in code structure, like there was previously post template. Post template we will use instead of query loop. And there are a few technical things that you are it will be changed in WordPress 7.5, but I'm also freeze that what the things that is going to be freeze from WordPress 5.8, I guess.
Of course, maybe he's going to get the correct and proper information from our WordPress support centers and WordPress blogs that we have. So yeah.
Any of you have any idea? If any of you have any idea, they can comment so that we can also get.
Yeah, it's gonna be a feedback round. Yeah, we will also learn from our audience. It's not that we are gonna know everything though. But one thing I would also like to add is, my journey of how I got into WordPress. It's actually pretty simple. It's nothing fancy like yours. Your one is really fancy. Mine was like very simple. I'm an engineering student, and it's very much encouraged that we have portfolio-based websites, since we have to showcase our projects that we do in our GitHub. So from that inspiration, I was like, I turned on a tutorial and also help from my friends, and I started building my own portfolio website, and I found the world of WordPress so amusing with all the themes and the features, and from then I got really interested in the world of WordPress. And I joined as a community relations executive here at weDevs, which is a dedicated company to WordPress, to the WordPress industry. So yeah.
Welcome you in the WordPress field of WordPress.
Yeah, I'm pretty new, but I'm enjoying it so much. So, Kafle, do you have any more things that you would like to add regarding features of the WordPress version 5.8?
Yeah, I see one question in our comment section, like from Ashish Shrestha. Can you highlight that comment?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's from Ashish Shrestha. Will I read out the question? Yeah.
Please,
If we
please.
want to convert widgets to blocks within the theme, will it be allowed within the theme from TRT, or should we create a separate plugin for those blocks?
Yeah, thank you,
Good question.
Ashish. Yeah, exactly. The question is really, lots of listeners probably have this question in their mind. Ashish, for example, allowing blocks in themes is still not allowed. So we are not, theme review team is not going to allow blocks in themes. If you want to convert your widgets to blocks, then you need to prepare a plugin, and you can recommend that. We are not allowing blocks in themes right now, but probably if the full site editing will be more complex, more fruitful, and probably will make some ideas or make some mind to allow that in theme as well. But current guideline, based on the current guidelines, we are not allowed that blocks. You need to make a plugin and recommend it.
All right. So do you want to add any more things regarding the WordPress version 5.8 in general?
I'm so much excited, to be honest. I was super excited while Gutenberg was introduced, and after that, I'm so much excited for this WordPress 5.8 because I'm more closely work with this version and like testing everything, in this version, most of the things are related with themes. As a team representative, we have to test and check everything, and yeah, because of that, I was more intimacy with this WordPress version 5.8. That's why I'm so much excited. And whenever the RC release, like release candidate release, I always go it, download it, install it, and check it. And I'm super excited for this 5.8. And I hope all of the listeners, all of the viewers who are listening us or seeing us right now, they are also super excited for this version.
I'm sure they are. So I think we've pretty much tried to cover all the points and the features and the updates that WordPress version 5.8 has to offer. So I think we can safely conclude today. And yeah, so. And to our audience, thank you so much for all of these interesting questions. It actually, helped us too, and hope you enjoyed our casual discussion round. So before we say goodbye, I want to say that keep an eye on our weDevs page and community. Also subscribe on our YouTube channel. We come up with various shows and also webinars for all of you WordPress enthusiasts out there. And also I would like to add is we have summer sale going on of up to 45% on most of our products. So yeah, why don't you just go to our website and check it out and go crazy.
Yeah, I can see one comment from Jose Arcos. Can you please highlight that comment? I think it's
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Would you please repeat the name? Yeah, yeah. So before I read the comment, I would like to say Jose Arcos is one of our brand ambassadors all the way from Spain. Hi, Jose. Hope you're doing well. So let's read out the question. The question is FSE going to be the death of page builders? What do you think, you guys?
Yeah. The question is interesting, and I usually get these questions from many people, like full site editing. After introducing of full site editing, will the future of page builder will be down or something like that? I guess the same question was asked in WordCamp Europe last time, and it was a discussion related to the FSC full site editing, and there was a question like the future of like page builders album or something like that. Yeah, because WordPress core technology is doing good things rapidly. Like the Gutenberg was introduced. After that, the pattern was introduced. After that, FAC is going to introduce in a very good way. So the plugins, the page builder plugins need to think alternative. Like what are the things that we can make? What are the things that we need to do to make our users more like more but more dependent on page builders, even in the FSC case. So WordPress will ultimately move to full site editing. There is no any restrictions. Probably it takes time, but WordPress will go in full site editing in very soon. So if you are page builder developers, then you need to think that how your page builder can make good impact in FSC. So, for example, if you have ABC page builder, then you need to think that my page builder should be more convenient for full site editing as well. So that is the case, and probably you are from different marketplace like Theme Forest and every other places. You have themes that is sold thousands of times, and you are wondering about FSC, what theme forest will do, and everything. All of the things are still watch and see, like how FSC concept will go, how it will risk, and it's all from my end. It's all wait and see. So now keep updated. What WordPress will do in every version. What are the discussion going on? Join WordPress Slack channel, their core channel, everything everywhere. So you can get updated, and yeah, this is how you can improve yourself.
Again, Kafle, I think you wanted to share a link with us. Why don't you tell us regarding the link that you again to our audience, so that they can, as I show the link to the audience, they can understand what it's about.
Yeah. If you take this link, or if you simply go make.wordpress.org/themes, then you can get this blog post from Fiona Carolina, one of our team devs, and she have described everything over there. And if you have any confusion regarding the terms that is mentioned over there, simply drop a comment below. We will try to get back to you as soon as possible.
So all right, I think the questions are gonna keep coming. There's a lot of questions coming up, but I think sadly we have time constraints, and we have to be ending soon. But I think we can take one. I think our speaker is okay, you're back. So I think we can take one more question by Faisal Shorkar. So his question is, page builders were easy to use and very convenient. I wish we could somehow make them in such a way that they wouldn't slow down our website. That way they could still be very relevant and even after FSE. What do you think? I think he just wanted our opinion. It's not really a question.
Yeah, page builders are really easy. But if you really think that page builders are page builders are easy to use, but in some cases it's complex to use it as well. So WordPress core want to make the editor very easy to use, and more functional than the page builder that you are currently using. That is the ultimate goal of this concept. So instead of relying with third-party plugin or third-party services, you start learning the core WordPress, core settings, everything. So you will not get kicked off from WordPress industry. As I said before, page builders should come with more convenient way to implement in full site editing, and otherwise they will not exist in this environment, and they will have to go outside. So they need to be updated with the current WordPress version, because page builder plugins should be dependent in WordPress core. WordPress core will not be dependent on the plugins. So whichever the path will core follow, you need to follow that route. Otherwise, there is no any option.
That was a very nice line, Kafle. So I think we have come to an end of our session. Thank you so much for the amazing questions, audience. But sadly, we have to end our session here today. Kafle, do you want to give any ending notes to our audience?
Okay, thank you so much for listening us, and thank you WeDevs for organizing this session. And I guess we try our best to show you what are the things that we are going to get in WordPress 5.8. And if you have any suggestions, you can also reach out to us personally from the email as well. So Humaira, can you share the details in the screen? And if you are new in this current scenario, if you are new in this WordPress 5.8, if you are new in full site editing, if you don't have any idea how to get started with full site editing, probably you can join another meetups, WordPress meetup Kathmandu, that is going to be held on July 25th. In that meetup, we will tell in depth about full site editing, like how we will write code or how we can get started from in that session too. And today's session was just a surface, just an introduction about 5.8, and in a session that inspired you to check 5.8 version. So if you really want to make WordPress even better, then I request you to check WordPress 5.8, give your feedback, give your suggestion, and try to find errors and try to report them in the channel. So yeah, and thank you, Humaira, for hosting this session, and thank you, audience, for listening to us.
Thank you. I think you said most of the things that needs to be said regarding 5.8. It was a very good session, Kafle. I myself got educated, and I hope we helped our audience as well. To my audience, thank you so much for the amazing questions. I hope you guys enjoyed our session. So we will be ending today. We're going to see you in the next webinar. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. You know, COVID is on the run again. So be safe and be healthy. Bye-bye from my side.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.